I see all. Hey, Miss Roslyn, how you doing, love? I see all the hoes and the trolls and the bots and the cops. I see all you know is the motherfuckers, them bloggers. I see all y'all copycatting off me asses. All y'all in the cut. Just hit the like button. Go on about your business with your nose ass. Go on. Keep what you got popping. Back at it. Back at it. If you in the cut, hit the like button. You hear the steal anyway. At least like the shit before you steal it and drag it to your page. Hit the like button from the cut. I got some bloggers that be watching me stealing from me. I got some people in the cut. They don't like nobody to know that they watching me. They don't never want to comment, but they a true fan. Hit the like button. I'm doing good. How you doing, honey? Hit the like button. To the haters in the cut, hit the like button. I take likes from haters. Yeah. How you got And we back. They better come on back doing good. I'm gone. I'm trying to turn this motherfucker up. I'm trying to turn it up. Keisha Key, Libra, Miss Rosin. I'm trying to turn that damn domestic violence up. What's happening here? He said, what's happening here? I don't know what the hell happened. We talking about domestic violence and over dick dong. That's what's happening. Domestic violence over dick dong. Domestic violence over dick dong. That's what's happening. Domestic violence over dick dong. Yes, ma'am. It's too much going on. Too much going on. She said, let's talk about it. We gonna get it popping, Miss Rod. We don't wanna have to start over. We gotta get them people up in here, get them members up in here. 10 minutes in, ain't nothing going on. I can't hold it up. I can't put this good shit out there. It's got something to do with that inbox I sent y'all yesterday. Or the girl having a restraining order on the boy. And he gunned her down in the parking lot. We gonna talk about that. You know, having a restraining order and trying to get away versus staying around. And them the ones who end up living. Mm-hmm. But we gonna have to turn this bitch up though. Kaylisha, what's going on? I just asked about you, my T. I just asked about you, good. Let's talk about domestic violence over deep down. Turn the live up. I get you, T. I get you. What's today? Thursday to Friday. Okay, Kaylisha, if it's Thursday to Friday, you went in last night and you got out this morning. Right. Which is Friday morning, right? Now, what's your regular shift? Ain't it just Saturday and Sunday? Am I right, Kaylisha? Am I right? It's Thursday going on to Friday and you just got out. But your normal shift is what? Friday and Saturday or Saturday and Sunday? You know where I'm going with this shit. Hey, Donisha. Nope, I swapped two. You swapped two nights. Oh, you swapped two nights. You know what I was thinking about when he said you were gonna get the extra days and all this shit was gonna go on. And matter of fact, see, my exact words was somebody gonna swap some nights with you or something. Did I say that? If I ain't said T, I ain't said. Don't lie. Don't fucking lie. But if I ain't mistaken, when I was talking to you, I said, well, he said somebody was gonna swap. So I said Tuesday, Thursday. Girl, during the week. I just thought about it when you said you got out work. Cause I know you do the weekend shift. And I had told you earlier this week, I said, he said something gonna happen about some days. You gonna swap some days with some motherfuckers. Oh my God. See, you didn't even tell me. I guess you forget. You didn't even forget. Damn. I sure said you gonna get an extra day or something added on. You be like, nah. I said, well, you gonna get some swap days. And you did swap some days. Boy, that goddamn SG, boy, clock it to you. Cause I could have sworn I said that. I ain't lying. I can't go back and play that conversation, but I could have sworn I said that. Damn. So you got a free weekend. Ooh, that boy there cold. That boy there cold. That boy there cold. I had just told Kaylisha, y'all, one day this week or last week or something, that her brother said something about she was gonna get an extra day added on for some money or something, or swap her days out or something. She was like, what? What you talking about, T? She said, huh? I said, well, your brother said something about you finna be getting some extra days on this check. You were like, no, I ain't doing nothing but the weekend. I said, well, he said you finna be swapping days with somebody last week. I was finna, she didn't swap the days already. Look, until you still got to do the weekend. I know. Did you just say you still got to do the weekend? So you gonna have 4 days? Cause I said one. I said he said you gonna get an extra day. You finna have an extra 2 days. What's going on with you, Alabama? Hit a salute in the chat. Kaylee, you finna have 2 extra days. See, didn't I not say that money that you spent out of town, he was finna bless you back and give you 2 extra days and something about swapping some days? And you mean to tell me? I love that SG nigga. I don't fuck with him because he crazy, but I love that nigga. Nope, I ain't doing the weekend. But you got some extra days through the week. That's what you saying. I don't know. I just know. Appreciate the weekend now. Okay, I get you. I get you. He swap your 2 days through the week to give you the weekend now. Ah, we talking some business. We talking business. I told you he said something like that. I told you he said something like that. I know I ain't crazy. I'm over here itching like a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We talking domestic violence over dick dome. We speaking on the women that tried to get away without a restraining order and was still on the line. They still here. Versus the women who went and got the restraining order and tried to stay away and they gone. Why 3 people done left our department? I told you that. I, I told you that, T. I told you that. Good T. I done start smelling so motherfucking hard over here. I can't even stay on fucking I can't stay on topic. And so hey, hit her. You did you see what I sent you yesterday when I said tackle that motherfucker? Man, that's gonna be a good one. But I ain't gonna understand it until you break it all the way down to the last compound hitter. That one I said hitter, tear that ass up, get it hitter. That motherfucker right there. If you break that shit down, I'm gonna be having some popcorn and some goddamn blunts, cause what the fuck? Clock it, T. Clock it, baby. Clock it. We was talking about that at work last night. For real. Which one you talking about? Which one you talking about, hitter? Which one y'all was talking about at work? The girl I sent you or the one that got gunned down? Because I'm speaking on the domestic violence today. Because she had a restraining order. When she was running from him, she said, I got a restraining order on you. That nigga said so and still shot in the head. Fire. Shot her again in the back. Fire. Then just stood over her and just gunned her down like a dog. Allegedly. Oh, wow. Oh, fucking wow. This shit there was a motherfucker. I said, ooh, these motherfuckers, you can have Just domestic violence as a whole. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm on here talking about today. Because I had my fair share and my rodeo ride of the domestic violence. And some of us stay around for all the wrong reasons. Well, his dick big and he eat my pussy good. I ain't finna let no hoe get hold to him. Well, I done been with him 7 years and shit, we got a baby together and all this dumb ass shit that's not worth dying. None of this shit they gonna put on your casket. None of this shit goes in the obituary. None of this shit does anything but scar your family and kids for life. You know, you got some women who so tough they'll fight the nigga back and stay in it to the end. You got some women who was scared and couldn't fight back, and them the ones that's gone. It's real crazy. She went to the extreme as to say, I got a restraining order. He still chased her. So we couldn't see but half the video. So we really don't know what really happened. So, you know, I use my spirit and I want to say that he was stalking her. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to use my gift. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. He was stalking her and she was over somebody's house. He found out about it and he popped up. I ain't going to say if it was a dude or Kim folks, I don't know. He been calling her and she wouldn't answer. He popped up and he was like, why you want to answer my call? She was like, man, stay away from me, man. I got a restraining order against you. And that's the rest of the video we seen. I don't know about the beginning of the video. I only seen the end of it. And I'm just assuming that's what went on. Brought tears to my eyes when you sent that to me, T. Girl, because I just know so many people above and underground. You know what I'm saying? The nephew play on the same team with that boy in that story. God damn. Your nephew play on the same team with that boy in this story. Oh my God. I've been there and done it. I got the fuck away. Me too. I was thanking God because the nigga used to drag me, kick me all in the head, all kind of shit in front of the kids. Been there and done it for real, Miss Riley. I could have been dead, but I'm still here. That's me. That's me. Could have been dead, but still here. But it's a lot of women feel like it's a competition thing. You know, I remember the times when I had to lay up and fuck the nigga, and this was my husband. Lay up and fuck the nigga with a black eye. Lay up and let the nigga lay on top of you and fuck the shit out of you. You feel like you being raped. You don't even want it. This dumb ass nigga getting a nut off of this shit. I done been there. I done been there and I don't never, ever, 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 ever in life want to go back. You would fought you when you were pregnant. He whooped me in front of the kid. He damn near beat me with the kids. Got out of there. And it's a whole lot of women, the Montgomery story. I'm gonna ask him about, bro. I get you. I get you. I get you. I get you. Hit. I know what you're talking about now. I know what you're talking about. The major red girl. I get you. I get you. I thought you was talking about, okay. I get you. Loving the men more than they love themselves. That's exactly what it is, Keisha Key. That's exactly what the fuck it is. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like I could just play that over and over in my head of that girl saying, I got a restraining order on you. She running for dear life. She running for dear life. And there's a whole lot of women out here that really be trying to get away. They really be through. Like I know somebody going through it right now, you know, because my husband told me, he said, well, I seen my daddy beat my mama all these years. My mama didn't never leave. You know what I'm saying? He said, shit, I thought that's the way that shit supposed to go. I thought you weren't gonna never leave me. So it just so happened I talked to somebody the other day and they in a domestic violence. And that's what she said. His his dad be putting his hand on the mama and she's still in the picture. So a lot of this domestic violence come from a generational curse. If the daddy is violent, the son gonna be violent. If the woman sat there gullible and she took the abuse and she stuck around because it was her husband, that was her kid's daddy, and that's why your daughter is in the situation she in now because she seen her mama didn't leave and didn't get out and still loving on daddy. So she at home loving on her daddy and her baby daddy type shit. So like these are generational curses. These are things that should have been broken years and decades ago. You know, parents were so ashamed of the domestic violence, they didn't tell their kids about it. Nowadays, the niggas ain't ashamed of what they do. They beat your ass in front of the kids. So like look how the you know what I'm saying, the universe can change. Look how this domestic then became so violent that a nigga walk up to you in broad fucking daylight with the restraining order, with somebody hollering in the background, don't shoot her. I see you, don't do that. That boy didn't have a fucking cure in the world. He didn't have a cure in the world, but he the same gun he shot. As soon as his ass get to jail, he gonna be singing like a Draco. I ain't mean to do it, man. Singing like a Draco in that bitch. But you gun that girl down like a fucking dog. And 9 times out of 10, it's because she ain't want your ungrateful, medieval, demonic ass. You satanic verse ass bitch. You took somebody's loved one away because you couldn't get out your feelings, bitch. A lot of these niggas, see, that's what feelings and emotions and being held accountable. That's what leads to that domestic shit. See, you can't say, I'm through with him, I ain't fucking him no more. But he called your phone and you still give him the pussy. See? You can't be saying, fuck you, I ain't talking to you no more. But you steady answering that motherfucking phone arguing with that nigga. See them soul ties. And when you got a soul tie with a motherfucker, it's hard to get away, love. That's that twin flame and that karmic shit. A soul tie. Soul tie is hard to untie. Unbreakable bond. Somebody put a knot in it. Not upside your head, not in the relationship. It just knotted and not nice. But we stick and stay for all the wrong reasons. See, when we get with Bay and I love you, Bay. I ain't going nowhere, Bay. It's to death do us part, Bay. And then when God puts you in the ground and Bay standing over your head crying, but later on that night answering them texts because he can't disrespect you no more in your face. You couldn't even control Bay underground that you even use your spirit to come back and get the leak back on the nothing ass nigga that you knew wasn't no good when you was above ground. See, life. A lot of us take advantage of this thing that we call life. They say it's worth living. If life worth living, why you playing with your life? Because you just got this one evil motherfucker. He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. He gonna come run up behind you and do the same goddamn thing that happened to that young lady. I just can't grasp. I can't ponder not only my mind, but my kids. Of being in a situation that I'm running from a nigga with a gun on me and I don't know how it's finna turn out. Day one that God give me the sign, fuck the nigga. Day one that God give me the sign that this is no good. I'm getting up out of there. I won't stick around for the abuse. I won't stick around for the verbal abuse. I won't stick around for the mental abuse. I won't stick around for no abuse. I love me more than I love any nigga any day. Never will I ever want to go in the ground off domestic violence. And all I had to do was put my grown lady panties on and get on down. Don't lead them on. See, that's the thing. We like to show them everywhere we be, show them everywhere we at, tell them all our business. That's the same shit he throw up in your face if he don't shoot you in your face. They got that thing out called stick and stay. If he stick his dick in there, the woman gonna stay. I believe in it. Because they doing it. They letting Bay stick and stay. They letting Bay stick and stay. The same nigga that beat you, you fucking and sucking on him. What a reward. Also, they get rewarded now for domestic violence. Okay. You say you sucked that dick and gave that nigga that pussy with the black eye and the bruises on your body. Oh, okay. Did you call the police? Or you was one of the ones that say, I ain't gonna put the police in my business. I ain't gonna put my folks in my business. But the same police show up on the scene to do the police report. The same family you ain't want in your business end up doing the funeral. Oh, you don't want them in your business when you alive. You want your folks in your business and the police when you gone. Oh, okay. Protect your man then, love. Protect your man. Protect your man. I'm reading the comments now. I'm reading the comments. I'm seeing it. I see you, Donisha, ran your head up into the side of his mama house and you just had the baby. I see it. That nigga right there doing bad right now. Whoever that nigga was that did that, ran your head to, he doing bad right now. Health wise, he's sickly almost. He almost real sickly. Whoever that dude is you talking about, I don't know if it's some facts behind what I'm saying. Maybe you don't even know, but yes, ma'am. This is so sensitive to you. What do you do when you're trying your best to get a loved one to understand this is not love? They refuse to see it. Tell her come see me and get a read. That's all I can tell you. I can't make it sound good over the internet, but I can get in her ear. And the first thing they say, don't nobody want you but me. You ain't lying, Miss Rosin. And you ain't even shit. So what you mean nobody but you? Yeah. Never stay because the kid, you'll feel beat up mentally. Right. Leave. Tell them to you. But I got the fuck on to someone who loved me and my child like he is. Like he is. Right. Say that to you. One thing, if God not ready for you, you're not going nowhere. Right. Shit. I would dial 911 so fast. They snatching phone. There you go. K-Dog, what's going on with you? Bless you with a bankroll that won't fold. Let me get it. That's how you come up in the motherfucking line, K-Dog. Yes. Salute to you in the chat. He is, see, that's my oldest son father. He's sickly. I thought he would because I see the spirit say he's sickly now. But every motherfucker that beat on him can get their lick back right now because that hoe can't do nothing if he wanted to. See, that's how I'm waiting on God to bring, well, I ain't gonna say that because it's like praying on something bad. I'm not saying it. But when God do bring my husband to his knees, I'm gonna go see that bitch personally myself. You hear me? I don't give a fuck. I'm running shit when I walk in the hoe. I ain't seen you in 20 what years? Oh, come here. Come here, bitch. You hear me? Bitch, I'm gonna hold your IV cord, hold in the palm of my motherfucking hand. I'm your wife. It said death do us part. Let me get you out of the road. I'm just playing. I think. Allegedly. And so life is full of lessons. You have to learn and let your next move be your best move. Tell them to hit them with it to young with that knowledge. You hear me? Caught on to the game early. Life is worth living. And that's vice versa because you got some women out here that be putting their hand on men. You got some women out here, they got a little stud in them. They be putting their hand on men and shit. And neither way is that shit cool, vice versa. Just because you find a man that don't fight women, he don't put his hand on a woman, don't give you the right to go over there and take advantage of that man and hit him. Because a lot of men come in the picture telling you, I don't fight women. Now, I don't put my hands on no woman. But you push that man in that motherfucking corner, he gonna come swinging out like Muhammad Ali on your motherfucking ass. And he gonna tell you then, a dog get tired and so does a man. For real. Life full of lessons, and some people been stuck in their lessons so goddamn long they don't know what a blessing is. It ain't no blessing to stay in no toxic air relationship, riding down the street in the car, staring out the window, vein on the side of your head about to pop and give you an aneurysm because you ain't happy. You ain't ready to let go, or you used to the same story. He keep coming in there telling over and over again to get your ass back. If you still letting a nigga use the same dick, the same head, and the same story to keep getting you back, your life ain't gonna never change. It's gonna forever be the same. You doing the same shit. How was life supposed to get better and you doing the same shit in it? I ain't fucking my motherfucking suspect. I ain't fucking the suspect. I ain't fucking them. Right, Miss Rawlin, right. A man hand is more powerful than a woman. You ain't lying. But some of these little dyke t-shirt wearing motherfuckers, they think they can whoop these niggas. And these goddamn punks and trainers and shit. I ain't no. Kayleisha. For real. For real, I had to stand on the corner of my motherfucking couch with that goddamn bet because I was so used to the nigga saying, bitch, I'm finna come whoop your ass. My dumb ass be sitting right there waiting on the nigga to come whoop my ass. That last ass whooping, I waiting on the corner of the couch, that motherfucking bat right by the door. That bitch walked in, all I seen his head was a baseball bat. I Louisville slug at that whole foul. You hear me? Out of here, ballpark type shit. Well, once I seen that nigga Paul, bitch, you crazy. Man, I just got the swing in that motherfucker. When you mad as a motherfucker, and when you mad as a motherfucker and you beating somebody, you just like an old head grandmama or something. You talking to him while you beating him. I was beating that hoe with that bat. Bitch, don't you never hit. Because I had to cock back with that motherfucker so I couldn't hit him fast. I was cocking back, binking his ass. Bink, 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 bink. I heard that motherfucker. Bitch, don't you bink, 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 bink. I was weighing his ass out over there in the apartments in Whitehaven. He jumped up running. My crazy ass chased his bitch ass. No, I'm like, damn, the nigga been beat my ass 7 years. And I can whoop this nigga. I'm chasing that nigga through them pod with that motherfucking bet. He said, bitch, if you get out of breath, he gonna tear your ass up. I was like, nah, that hoe leaking. He ain't finna tear nothing up. Man, in Louisville slug at that nigga head. Nigga home run, hoe. Bink, 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 bink this ass. Got them into the work. Yeah. I had flashbacks from way yonder way. Bitch, I came through that motherfucking door like Miss Sophia in the field. All my life I had to fight. Bitch, I ain't never got no brothers. I had to fight my hood, my binked his ass. Bink, 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 bink. You hear me to this very day. If the nigga get loud, I be like, all right, man, I ain't fucking with your crazy. I'm like, bitch, I let you beat me 10 years, hoe. And the whole time I can whoop your soft ass. I beat the shit out that bitch. I binked his ass. Down, dang, dang, dang. I ain't seen that hoe in 20 years. 20 plus years. My other baby daddy, he throw the picker job in my head. A pickle jar with the pickles in the motherfucker, in the juice. It was a full jar. That motherfucker coming full throttle. T. That motherfucker coming full throttle. Appreciate that cat. I mean that super chat, baby. He threw the jar in my head. Fly. I done ducked the jar bus. Pickle juice running everywhere. I ain't had no gun. He had a gun. I done went and got his gun and cocked it on him. Now, bitch, I'm finna blow the juice out your ass, hoe. And leave you right there on the floor like a pickle head. Girl. When you done been through that domestic, you ain't playing the radio with no hoe. You heard me. That's why I be like, man, I got so much anger built up inside of me, man, I might snap a whole neck and don't even mean it. You hear me? With the broke on. I ain't doing too much of it. Going back and forth, man. Cause man, I'm telling you, some of us women have been through a whole lot. Yes, ma'am. We done been through too much, man. Motherfucker ain't got time for that hot ass shit. Sit down somewhere, little lady. Everybody join Kalisha with them super chats and them cash apps. I do take them. Yes, ma'am. I'm not a fucking I'm not gonna get on here and act like I was rich yesterday before I got on the line. No, I will be if y'all gone, everybody follow Kalisha looking at it. But do the cash app too. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What's going on? Come on, Miss Roslyn, with your bad self. There you go, girl. Uh-huh. Appreciate. What's going on? What's going on? Look at that. Look at that. I froze. My live froze. No, I think I just stopped talking and hit the mute button and walked away. I don't think it froze. I just stopped talking and hit the mute button, love. I'm ready to go on and on with this domestic violence because I got some more shit to say. I got some more story to tell. But I need the cash apps and all that type of shit to go off. Go crazy on this motherfucker. I know it's rent time. I know it's rent time. We can't do it this week. You don't do it next week either. Huh? The house. Mm-hmm. Appreciate you, Miss Rosin. Appreciate you, Kayleisha. Don't get quiet in the chat now. Don't let the numbers go down when the shit getting juicy. Cause you petty. We ain't gonna do that, baby. We ain't gonna do that. We gonna be on some grown lady and grown man shit. Donisha, appreciate the cash app, love bug. Appreciate the cash app. Appreciate the cash app, love. I damn near didn't even see it. Because I got all them notifications cut off, everything cut off except the ringer. Appreciate you, T. Appreciate you, good. Let's turn up. We got some more domestic violence we gotta handle, baby. Let's turn up. Let's turn up. We got some more to talk about. We got some domestic violence right here in the city that we need to address. You know what I'm saying? How men give you gifts and paint this pretty picture. And you know what I'm saying? The whole time the outside look good, but the inside is horrible. It's terrible. It's disgusting. Let's talk about the domestic violence women who stay around because the gifts be so good. But I want to know which one of them gifts gonna cost more than the casket. Which one of them gifts is more valuable than their casket? When they beating your motherfucking ass. But so he bought me a truck. So he be buying me. So he moved me in a mansion. So let's talk about them. He moved you in the mansion. What about if God moved you in the casket? He be buying another whole car in. Let's talk about it, Miss Rollins. Front of the line. Anybody want to come up on the panel and give their little 2 cents on the domestic violence? You welcome to come up, say what you got to say, and step down if you want to. Turn your camera off. We don't care. Anybody? Anybody got something they want to add to the domestic violence? They just want to say it. They ain't throwing enough. They ain't throwing enough coins on this mother. I ain't talking about the ones who already did it. They like to run to the cut on their donation part, on their supporting part. They like to run hard, baby. When I say run hard, they get yawned away. You can't take none of this stuff with you. Tell them, Miss Rob. You can't even take Bay with you when you leave. I know you gonna hate to turn that dick loose, but when it's your time to go and you die about that dick, he can't go with you, baby. Ain't no room in that casket for no dicks and lies. Sure ain't. It sure ain't. Well, all right. Well, all right. When he get through beating your ass and buying you all the nice cars, the best car gonna be the ones that trail up behind the funeral cars. Put your ass to rest for being dick dumb. Yes. They bought me a funeral plot. They bought me a funeral plot. That's how they gonna be talking. Sure ain't. Baby, you can't take that dick with you when you're gone. Don't know what he doing when you at work. Don't know what he doing when he at work. You don't know nothing. You just in love. in love. Well, all right. You can't tell them nothing, Miss Rod. Can't tell they ass nothing. He do love me. Girl, what's love? What's love got to do? Got to do with it. What's love in the second hand emotion? What's love got to do? Got to do with it. Hey, girl, they be killing me with the bay love, man. I can tell you everything about the nigga. Can't even spell his middle name. You heard me. Only way they can spell his middle name, he ain't got name. What's love got to do? Got to do with it. What's love in the second hand emotion? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Miss Rod, you want it. You want it, girl. What kind of Friday I said this was on Facebook? He drop you off in your car. What? He drop you off in your car. While he tell you he got something to do, but the whole time fucking another bitch while you at work. True. I know 3 girls going through that right now. Then he be late picking them up. I said, that whole pussy was good. He late picking you up from working your car. Then you got to tell him pull over at the gas station, put some gas in your car. You got to do it. See? Well, all right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let the first time he crossed the line be the last time. Nothing wrong with working through problems, but some shit has to be a deal breaker. Go on, tell him. K-Dog, tell him, K-Dog. Tell him, K-Dog. Well, all right. Mm-hmm. And see, that's coming from a man. But they say if you know better, you do better. A lot of them don't know better. I told you, come from a generational curse. A lot of them think their mamas get beat and still with their daddy. That's why they still taking shit off their baby daddy. I think I seen my mama whoop her niggas. There was some real facts there. Some women stay around because they feel like they can change these niggas. He gonna stop. He ain't gonna do it no more. Okay, power the P. Okay, power the P. It ain't power the P, it's power the God. I just think the whole spirit walk up in this motherfucker. 3 versions of a motherfucker. Tell it to you. Tell it to you. When you first meet somebody, it's 3 versions to that one person. You gonna meet the interpreter. You meet the interpreter first. That's the person that's interpreting all the fuck shit. Everything that you want to hear, they gonna interpret it. That's the first person you meet inside one person. The second person you meet is the nickname. That's what everybody call them. That's what the streets call them. That's what the family call them. That's the second person you meet within that one person. The third person that come out toward the end is the birth certificate. That's the motherfucker they were born at. That's the motherfucker they really is. Because some niggas will fuck with you a whole year, won't put their hand on you the whole time. They trying to figure you out before they and figure the family out who gonna come behind when you do this and this and that. So a lot of these niggas coming like that to your notification on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, T. No, it ain't on. But I just go up there and look at it now and then. I don't be saying nothing. That's why I don't hardly look. You meet 3 people inside of one person. You meet 3 people inside of one person. You're going to meet the interpreter first. If you know that shit don't make sense, don't let them interpret it to you, baby. Get you a translator and tell you they full of shit. The second person you meet is the nickname. That's what the streets call him. That's what the family call him. That's what he go by. The third person you meet within that relationship, within that person, is the birth certificate. That's the person they was born to be. That's who they really was, from the interpreter to the goddamn nickname. You fell in love with the interpreter. You never got to the birth certificate in the motherfucker. Look at him. Look at yonder. Look at yonder. Look at yonder. Look at yonder. They fall in love with the interpreter, the representative. Them. They fall in love with the representative, the interpreter. The motherfucker that's standing up there mixing that language to their ass and they buying it. Like red beans and rice from Popeye's chicken. They buying this shit. See? Communication rules the nation. If you discuss boundaries off the wham, that nigga from Memphis. No questions to be asked when they are crossed. Right. People don't know how to keep it real like that though. Motherfuckers gotta lie to get a motherfucker. You ain't gotta lie to kick it. You ain't got to lie to kick it. Keep that shit real, man. Keep it 100. Keep it 100. Some women just be scared to leave. That's what it is. That's what it is. Pretty Black, what's up, baby? The person that portray themselves as, right. You gonna meet the representative. That's the interpreter. That's the first person you meet in a relationship. That's that motherfucker walk up free flies. Female and male, they walk up free flies. I ain't finna do none of that shit that they say. That's just like they say, how you meet a motherfucker is how you keep them. If you met that motherfucker cooking, cleaning, and catering to that bitch, that's the same motherfucker they looking for in the birth certificate person in the end. But if you came in on that toxic ass shit, that's the same motherfucker they gonna meet as the nickname in the goddamn. See, you got to check your motherfucking representative. You hear me, K-Dog? K-Dizzle. You got to check the representative. Check the interpreter. Before you let the motherfucking birth certificate, before you let the nickname in your life, before you even get to the birth certificate, you should have already checked the representative. Check the interpreter. Yeah. The church told you to come as you are. You hear me? Don't open your legs as y'all. You just as gullible and vulnerable at the same time. Clock it. A lot of people play on your situations. You know, you get in a relationship and tell a motherfucker. Some people can see niggas can see bitches going through something on Facebook. He in the inbox, I'm sending my condolences and on whoop. That nigga don't give a fuck. That nigga done caught you at your weakest. Your on go mode. You would do anything for clout ass mode. He didn't caught you at your weakest, knowing that's your answer. But why fuck with a motherfucker? Why would a motherfucker come fuck with you when you already down bad to come hurt you some more? We don't know why they do it, but we let them in as the interpreter. Then they stick around long enough and they be the nickname. By the time you so in love and you can't get away is the birth certificate. Look at them. Well, all right. Let the church say free flodge. Flodge for no doubt, Lord K. Let the church say Graham. Some women stay for financial security. That bitch ain't independent. That bitch ain't independent. But at the end, they're the ones who pay the cost when it's their life, right? Exactly. Fucking exactly. How the fuck you ain't independent? You stand back. I'm waiting on bae. I can't stand back and do that. That's like being a kid and you getting allowance. I'm waiting on my boyfriend. I'm waiting on my bae. I'm waiting on my husband to get paid so he can give me. Baby, get off your way. Cause see, I don't need no nigga give me no money then worry about what I did. Well, didn't I just give you? Didn't I just get what you do with the money I gave you? Like, hey, don't pocket check, fool. So I have to go out and get my own money on. If I got to go get me a side nigga to give it to me, but if Bay counting money, I can't fuck with him because he petty and he cheap. If you give it to me, baby, don't worry about what I did with it. Some bitches get the money and go buy the nigga something with it. Stupid. Dumb. That's what they doing, fucking with they legs instead of fucking with the nigga brain to see what you dealing with. Right. There you go, Donisha. Go ahead on, girl, with your bad self. Don't go, Graham. You know what going on, Ms. Rock? That's how they end up in a domestic violence situation. You trying to use the nigga and do this and that with the nigga. You don't even know the nigga. You fucking with the interpreter. Now, what if the nickname nigga beat your ass? What if the birth certificate motherfucker beat your ass? That's because you let the interpreter and you really didn't know who he was. See, you got to Google these niggas, man. You got to do some research on. You got to take their ass to the lab. You got to run them through the Jolly Car Wash. And when they come out on the rinse cycle, you going to know what you're fucking with. See, can't be falling in love in the beginning, and then you end up in the end with what the fuck you get, but it's only your fault. He just played his position, or she just played her position. You fell for it. Wrong game, but the right one man. You heard me? Wrong game, right man. Either way. None like your own money. What you see? See, you showed. Yes, ma'am. I'm telling you, baby. Them niggas done already ran me through everything you can run through, baby. I got good game fucking with these niggas. I got good game fucking with these niggas. And they use their own shit on them. Real shit. Or use their own shit on them. Then when they ask me, what you do that for? I seen you do it, shit. You thought you got away? I was trying. Can't be listening to them sweet nothings. Can't let a nigga dog you out. And you know Valentine's Day on the way. You just so ready to get the Valentine's Day gift, knowing he been over the whole house last week and up and coming. You hear me? But long as you get your Valentine, you just let him slide. You over there settling. I ain't settling for shit but a lawsuit. I ain't selling for shit but a lawsuit. I'm not selling for nothing no nigga got going on. You need to go back and do that to the last bitch you were fucking with. Cause she let you get away with this shit. You can't get away with this shit over here. You still got the key to that whole house. Go twist that motherfucker. You can't get away with it over here. I ain't doing it. I ain't settling for a motherfucking thing but a lawsuit. Hit the cash app, baby. Everybody hit the cash app. Get together and go in the piggy banks and ask your baby daddies and shit. I don't give a fuck. You got to go rob your coworker right now. Don't do it with no gun. Everybody hit the cash app. Let me go on mute right quick and let me see who all finna fuck with me on that cash app. Libra. See. Well, all right. I'm gonna come back in about 5 minutes and finish this domestic. While everybody go, pet your house down and shit. While everybody go pet their house down and check their bank accounts, check their cash apps and their chimes and Apple Pays and all that. Let me take a 5 minute intermission and shit like that there. I'll be back. I'm watching the cash app. I'm watching the numbers go down, up, whatever they gonna do. I'll be back with the domestic violence though. I still got some more to say. Yeah, gonna touch close to home in a minute. I'm waiting on the right cash app. And I'm gonna be so turned in this bitch because I'm gonna tell you some shit that nobody know. Okay. Let me see what happened in these 5 minutes I've been gone. What you see, you're not going for the bull crap. What you see, you leave the seat. Come support Miss Keena on this Good Friday, 510. Not gonna hurt your pocket. She take cash after shine. They didn't bust a move while I was gone. They didn't bust a move. I'm finna bust one though, cause I'm finna roll. Some of us been there and some of us haven't. Some of us know someone that's going through. And we just have to get out before it's too late. See, I had one person tell me where he don't hit women. Just curse me out. Baby, verbal abuse is a starter kid. You ain't lying. All that verbal, mental, all this shit is abuse. But some of these motherfuckers ain't built for this shit. So I already see what's going on, ladies. I ain't dropping no more gems. It's over. I was finna agree to tell y'all some shit, but you know what? You bust a move now. I get you. I tell you what, I just hold this shit to another one. Yeah, I hold this one to another line. I do that. Cause like, I ain't finna beat on the motherfucker on YouTube just dropping free shit. Talking about, give me the likes. Nah, I want all this shit. I want all this shit. So I'm gonna have to wait till my fan base get a little big. I gotta say some of this good shit. Cause I'm finna go in on this rapper nigga that be beating his bitch and she scared to leave. But it's all good. It's all good. We'll catch you next time. We'll catch you next time. Right, Ms. Rob. They ain't listen to you. And another thing, I'm finna get ready to take away half of the motherfucking Mars. They ain't mod no motherfucking way. Matter of fact, I'm finna do it right now. I ain't doing shit on her. Let me go up here. Let me take away some of these mods. They ain't doing shit. They ain't modding. They ain't modding worth a damn. They don't even give a fuck about a mod. And let me show them how I don't give a fuck about their ass. Oh man. Hold on. I'm taking away some moderations. Hold on. I mean some mods. These folks don't care nothing about being no goddamn mod. They don't even get on here and say nothing to nobody. They don't even try to boost my channel. They don't do shit. The motherfucker get on here and be quiet. Don't say shit. They don't say a motherfucking thing. They don't tell nobody to follow me. They ain't no mods. I'm seeing mods. Some people pay their mods. I'm seeing mods on people in their comments do a whole lot of shit. My mods don't do nothing. Not I ain't saying all of them, but they get on here and act like a regular person. My mods get on here and just be a regular motherfucking person. So they don't get on here and try to help no motherfucker, get no money, tell nobody shit or shit. Barely support. Get your moderation looking ass on, cause you gotta go. What I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I ain't got no but 6 left. And I don't mean no harm, but I mean it to you gotta come on this motherfucker. I know everybody be busy, everybody got a life. I ain't talking about none of this. I'm talking about when you get on here, you don't be a mod. That's what I'm talking about. You got I need attention with the mods. The mods. I got a blessing with my name on it. I get you. I get you. It's like a penny with a hole in it. I need active people. Like, I got to get on here and do everything. I got to get on here and do my own everything. Like literally, I got to tell the people hit the like button. I got to tell the people do this. I got to say support me. I got to drop my cash. I got to do all this shit. I'm a mod and a goddamn content creator. So it's like, if you ain't here for me, baby, you got to be against me. You hear me? You don't support me. Y'all bad enough. The mods supposed to send a motherfucker something for anybody. It's crazy. It's all good at the same time. Catch their ass on everybody else's page, crump. They come over here, they quiet as it's killed. Right, Miss Rod, right. I'm finna agree to get out this motherfucker. I ain't got nothing else free. To be too many people listening to me in the cut and taking my shit to their page, talking about it. And like they came up with it, and I just can't keep dropping the free shit and it ain't respected. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'll be back in a couple of hours. I try it again. Maybe they've been and went to the bank by then or ex-bay. I don't know. But I'm gone.